I am so excited to officially share the fact that I hit director. I have so much planned to share with you guys, so much that I literally can't contain a lot of it. So a lot of it I've been pouring into my team, so they've been getting a lot of it firsthand, and so now I'm pushing some of it out to you guys. I'm very excited for what is to come. I hope you guys are too. So if you want to talk today about what you need to do to work on promoting to director yourself, then listen up. This is the video for you. So get ready, get set, let's go. Hey guys, it's Jacqui Duran, independent Scentsy director. It has a really odd ring to it for me. I'm still not quite sinking into the whole fact that I promoted to director, but it's true. I promoted to director. I am so proud of my team. I am so proud of everything that everybody put into it. I do have to say that hitting director was truly a dream come true for me because it was something that pretty early on in my journey with Scentsy, I knew I wanted. I wanted it. And there were times when I got close, but not close enough. And there were times I wanted to throw in the towel. And there were times where I tried to rally my team. And I have to say that going through the University of Failure has just opened me up to so many more opportunities than I could even imagine. You guys probably like me. I mean, I've been a consultant for a while now, right? But I have seen many stories, many tales of people who joined Scentsy. Within 6 months, they were a director. Within a year, they were a director. And that's fantastic. For me, it took a lot longer. But the thing that I have to look back on and realize is, yeah, it took me a lot longer, right? But at the same time, I grew a lot in my business. I went through a lot in my business. I went from months of not being able to find anybody to purchase Scentsy. I went to the other extreme of being able to find everybody who wanted Scentsy. I've had party flops, I've had party successes, I've had team successes, I've had team flops. I've had people join my team who were super excited. I thought, oh my gosh, they are gonna be my next rock star. And within 2 months, they were ghosting, they were gone. I've gone through all of that and a lot more. But I think going through all of that, it truly helped me prepare to not only help my team, but to also prepare me for those things to happen. Because guys, let me tell you one super secret point that you probably already know. The journey to success is not a perfect one. It's not a straight line. You guys seen that graphic where it's like this big old scribble in the middle? Yeah, that's truly what it's like. You have to go through those hills and the valleys and the peaks and the exciting times to be able to come out on the other side and go, that's why I went through all of that, was so I would be more prepared for where I am today. And that's truly how I feel. That's truly how I look at my promotion to director. Now, when you become director, that's not just like, oh, I get to sit back and eat bonbons now all day. No, it's not that. I have to put in hard work still, right? And I have to continue to grow my team, and I have to be there for my team, and I have to be able to help them through their peaks and their valleys and their highs and their lows. And so my job didn't end by hitting director. My job truly began when I hit director. Because trust me, myself, and I know I've talked to many other directors, star directors, and superstar directors who have told me over time and more recently, you know, there's a chance that you might slip. We don't want that to happen, but there is that chance. Am I going to achieve this director status and keep on growing and never look back? I hope so. Does it mean that I may not hit director numbers? Very possibly. But the whole point in all of that is I have to put my 100% in. If I'm not putting my 100% in, then how in the world can I ask or expect my team to be giving that? I can't. That's completely unfair and it's completely unreal. Because by me working my business every single day and helping my team and motivating my team and trying to inspire my team and working with them so they can build their businesses to where they want them to go, I still have to work mine at the same time, right? It doesn't mean that, again, I get to sit around and eat bonbons. I don't. So I still have to put in the hard work. I still got to show up every day. I still have to commit to being the director and being the leader that I've sought out to be. Now, let me just say this. My team, and everybody probably says this too, but my team is truly an awesome team. I will tell you that they rallied, they supported, they encouraged, and I had so many reaching out and encouraging me as well in that pursuit of the promotion. And I was so incredibly thankful for it. I just honestly was brought to tears with a lot of it because when we talk about the blessing of Scentsy, and we talk about sharing the opportunity of Scentsy, that's all fine and dandy if you're just talking business and numbers and things like that. But me, in joining Scentsy, I have built so many relationships and have met so many fantastic people across the Scentsy family that I was overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed by the support and encouragement that I received. And that is truly what I want to pass on to everyone, because that was the true meaning of Scentsy family. That was the true meaning of a blessing and of an opportunity. And if I can share even just a piece of what I got to experience with my team and with all of you, then we all win in this scenario, regardless of our title, regardless of where we're at, regardless of what we really want in our business. If we have that, we can do anything we want. If this is truly a hobby, then it's an awesome hobby. If this is a second job, this is a second job income. If this is going to be a full-time income, then by all means, run out there and grab it with both hands. There's no secret sauce. There's no magic wand. There's nothing truly that you can do to hit and promote to director other than put in the hard work. And I will tell you that for the last 6 months, that has truly been my focus. And I know I've talked a lot in previous videos about in my particular Scentsy journey. When I started, this was truly a hobby. I was a hobbyist. It didn't matter to me if I sold some Scentsy any month or not. It was truly hobby status. That's where I was. Until I changed my mindset and I said, I want to actually work this as a business. And I had to physically make that change in not only my mind, but in my actions and in what I was doing in my business. So I truly changed it up. And I started on this journey of leadership. And about 6 months ago, I did the same thing again. I sat down and I said, I want to promote to director. That's what I want. And so my focus again clicked. It had to change gears. Have you guys ever heard the term dress for the job that you want? Okay, so the same can be said with Scentsy. So for the past 6 months, I have been walking like a director. I have been acting as if I was a director. So if I was to turn director tomorrow, what would change? What would change for me? I began working more with my team, getting more involved in my team. I started actually paying attention to my frontline numbers, okay? There for a while, I was focused on just how many were in my group. How many people do I have on my group, on my team, so to speak, right? Well, I needed to really put in the focus and the intention behind focusing on my frontline and focusing on the people who truly were like me and who truly wanted to put into this business. Because helping them to succeed not only builds that strong foundation for a team, but it also helps us all succeed, right? It helps all of us in the long run. So I started doing it. I started every day. These are the things that I wanted to accomplish today. This is where I'm at this month. This is where I want to aim next month. I've had this many conversations about people joining my team this month. I'm going to try and do a little bit better next month. I'm going to try and do a little bit better in sales next month. I'm going to focus. I'm going to really drill in to my customer base. I'm really going to look for ways that I can stand out. I'm going to make sure that my presence on social media is truly present. And it doesn't happen overnight, people. Like I said, I started this about 6 months ago. I started that new mindset, right? I made it click. I changed the gears. I reworked my routine personally. The key ingredient in all of that not only is making the decision to do that, but it is consistently doing it every single day, every single week, every single month. Like I said, I didn't promote to director overnight, right? I didn't grow a team overnight. My team didn't rally together and really push themselves overnight. The saying is true. What you do today, what you're working on now, in 3 months, you will start to see the fruits of your labor, right? You're going to start to see when you're doing follow-ups, when your customer service is kicked up another notch, when you are truly drilling into your team and working with your team more, you're going to notice there's more team interaction. All of these things work together in like one big cog, right? Everything's moving, everything's grooving together in there. And once you get on that path, it is really hard to stop that train. And that's where you want it to be. You truly have to change your focus. And again, you have to start walking the walk. You have to start walking the walk as a leader. You have to stand up and you have to dress for that job that you want. You have to go out there and work for it. You have to get at it. You have to put the focus in. Because it's not just me that got me to director. It was because of my team. And let me say this too, very, very briefly, when we're talking about a team, I've talked to many people over the years and more recently who have promoted to director with a very small team. I've talked to people who have promoted with a very large team. I think I kind of have a middle ground. I was about 45 people on my team, and about 30 of those were my frontline. So a good portion of my team was my frontline, and that is what truly helped me to drill in, because I was able to truly dive into my team and really get them involved, really make sure that they were just as motivated as I was. Because I soon discovered that when I started sharing where we were at as a team together, that suddenly started to make sense to them. Because for a long time, I was like, oh, well, you don't share that kind of stuff, right? You know, you just keep on working. No, I had to share my goal with my team. My goal was to hit director. And I had to share that, and I had to keep them updated on where we were, because did my team know where we were every month? No. The only way they would know is if I was the one telling them. So when I started telling them, it started to actually help them and drive them further and push themselves further. Like I said, my team rocks, okay? But you can rock as well. And your team rocks just as much as mine does. You just have to pull that magic out of them. Being a leader is truly that, okay? You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to, have everything down pat, right? As long as you know where the map is, as long as you know where your resources are, as long as you know where your network of Scentsy family is, you're going to be just fine. You are going to be just fine. Being a leader does not mean that I dictate to my team. I don't dictate. I don't hover over them. I'm not like a helicopter leader, right? I don't hover going, what'd you do today? What'd you do today? What are you going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do this weekend? No. I'm going to truly let them build their business how they want to build their business. Because like I tell my team all the time, this is a BYOB. This is a build your own business. For some of you, this is all about the home parties. For others of you, this is all about the events, people. For some of you, it's all about fundraisers. For some of us like me, if you're anything like me, the majority of my business is all social media, okay? So it depends on where your business lies, where your strengths lie. You can build your business into whatever it is that works for you and your schedule and your family and the people that are important to you. So I'm not going to dictate to them how to run their business. What I'm going to do is share with them how I work mine. By sharing with them how I'm making samples, by sharing with them what I'm doing every day, by sharing with them tips and tricks. And hey, I'm noticing that this is working right now. Why don't you give this a shot? I'm truly leading. I'm not managing, I'm leading. And there is a huge difference between leadership and management. Huge. You have to find that perfect middle ground, and you have to walk that middle ground. Again, walk the walk. Dress for the job that you want. Truly be a leader. Inspire people. Motivate people. There is a lot of negativity around social media these days, guys. A lot. And you truly have to focus yourself to just tune it out. Because I learned a long time ago, you can't change what other people do. You can't change what other people say. You can't change other people's perceptions or what they think of you. All you can do is change how you react to that negativity. How do you react to it? Don't react to it. Because if you react to negativity, all you're doing is feeding it. What you need to do is react to the things that you want to attract, right? So you need to react to those people who are encouraging you. You need to react to those customers who are reaching out to you. You need to react when your team members are saying, can you help me? I don't know what to do here. You need to act, and you need to show, and you need to share with them the things that have helped you. That's truly what a leader is at the end of the day. I'm nothing magical, I'm nothing special, and I certainly am going to work to keep my director title. Trust me. But you know what? I'm also prepared for the fact that I might not. I might not. I hope not, but I might. It's a possibility. So I have to put more intention behind my actions every single day to ensure that at least at the end of the day, I know I've put that 100% in. I've put it in. So start walking the walk. Start really looking for ways that you can motivate and inspire, and ways that you can connect with your team. Even if you only have a few team members right now, start it now. The sooner that you can create and cultivate that culture of a team, the better. Trust me, the better. So start early. It's even greater if you only have a few and you're starting this. If you've been doing this for a while, like I was, then you have to make that choice. You have to change those gears, and you have to step it up. There's a lot of hustle in promoting to director, but at the same time, there's a lot of satisfaction in it at the end of the day. I want to inspire all of you, okay? I'm ready, I'm committed, and trust me, like I said, I have so many ideas to share with you. So be sure that you're subscribing if you aren't already. Hit the bell so you can get notifications when new videos drop, and be waiting because there's going to be lots more fun to be had. Until next time, peace, love, happiness. Bye.